Hi guys, hope everybody's doing really well today. Today is the 1 year anniversary of the day I decided I was going to collect Bahco tools. I saw a video on YouTube by Nash of a pipe wrench which intrigued me, and he did a great video on it, did Nash. And he showed me a pipe wrench he bought, and he found a really cool advertisement from Bahco online, and I looked for one of these pipe wrenches, and I found one which I did a restoration video on, and an Instagram post, which is this Bahco 114, which turns out it's a later model from about the 1940s to 1950s. And I got this wrench and I polished it up, and I decided at that moment I was going to collect Bahco tools. So this Nash's video was the very first start. And when I did a couple of videos on Bahco tools, a chap called Andreas from Argentina got in contact and showed me lots more things I didn't know existed, and it snowballed from there. So I've had lots of help collecting this collection. It is in total is 292 items, plus a couple of other items I've restored, which are not which I'll show in a second. So just under 300 items, 292 plus items I bought in the last year, and I've bought them from places such as New Zealand, Argentina, the Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, England, quite a few places to be fair, even Australia. I did a swap with a guy from Australia. So lots of places, lots of tools. I'm going to try and keep this video quick because I've got lots to show. So pliers I've bought, kind of cool grips. I always like the Bahco grips on these. And then we've got other types. There's two type of grip, so that's the reason why there's two of each design. I did send one of these to Scoutcrafter, so you might do a video one day cleaning it up, you never know. These are a really cool multi-tool set of Bahco 235 fencing pliers. These are really cool. They cut wire, they grip, they're a hammer, they're a nail puller, all built into one. Very, very rare, lovely tool. And then one of the first tools I bought from Sweden is this Bahco set of what do you call them, anvil garden shears. So these are a Bahco 530. So these is my plier collection. Let's move on to the other items. So this is my collection of boxed NOS Bahco items. So we've got a set of 132 pipe footprint style pipe wrenches. We've got wrenches, we've got wrench sets, we've got pliers, we've got all sorts, all in the boxes, all NOS, all from the 1950s to the 1930s, 1920s. So really interesting. So that's my collection of that. So more miscellaneous items here. We've got really cool aluminium screwdrivers. We've got copper plated Bahco tools. We've got chrome plated, which are quite rare, chrome plated tools. We've got the type of pliers. I've got two of these, which have the thumb thread on them. And we got some funky chisels and some sets of spanners. So, and this also is quite a rare item. We've got a Bahco 420, which is a very rare, only made for a few years, little wrench. So that's that drawer. In the next drawer, we've got some very, very rare double-ended alligator wrenches. There's two sets. There's the 164 to 163 and 165, and then we've got the 98 series, which is just here. So there's two sizes, and then we got some really rare, very, very early Bahco pipe wrenches from the 1895. We got the three earliest types ever made with the very primitive knurling. Just look at that knurling, very, very primitive. And we got a very rare and unusual Bahco screwdriver I got quite recently. So that's that drawer overview. So starting from left to right, we've got a very, very cool Bahco tin sign from the 1930s, 40s, which my buddy Alex found in the Netherlands for about 20 euros. That was a real bargain. And then this really cool original advert from the 30s, which is Bahco, which has been cut out of a magazine, which I think is really cool. We've just looked at those aluminium screwdrivers, and we're about to look at that, about to look at the nail pullers. We've seen one of those in a box, the original pipe wrench we found. We've got the hatchets, we've got those two pliers, we've got so many of these tools on here. There's the 520 cutters, so I really love that advertisement. So I framed it up and stuck it on the side. Right, so starting right to left, we've got vintage nail puller, bicycle tools, a very rare Bahco Clyburn with an unusual jaw, which I've only ever seen one of those before, which Jim found. Thank you, Jim. We got the extremely rare 50 series, so we've got 4 of those this year. We did really well. We've got the early Bahco, which is the narrow end, and then we've got the wide end Bahco offset, and then we've got the spoon typed ones. So some very, very, very early and rare items hanging up on that wall. Sorry for the shake, I'm just making a quick video. Now on the wall we got the 1920s to 1950s offset Bahcos, full set, and they are all double stacked all the way. Then we've got the fishtail wrenches, the 12-inch down to the 6. We've got the double-ended wrenches, the 12-inch, 10, 8, 6 inches, and these are also double stacked, of course. We've got up here, we've got the Bahco Clyburn, don't know if you can see that, Bahco Clyburn. And then there's later models from the 1950s onwards. They're all double stacked by years. We've got here a very cool item, probably the star of the show, which is this unbelievable original 1920s tool display with some really nice items. We've got the very unusual 6-inch wrench, which was stamped 4-inch. We've got unusual 420 there, chroma, and other rare items. This one's particularly rare, the 12-inch with the spoon on the end. Doesn't look like much, but makes a big difference. On this side here, we've got the pipe wrenches, also double stacked. They are the 134 to the 131. We have the pipe wrenches, which was the very first item we found, the 114 to the 110, which was a recent find, and they are also double stacked. We've got the earlier pipe wrenches, pre-1920s, which are just here, which are the flat bar. So we've got the 30 inches, 24, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8-inch. Also, those are all double stacked. So very, very nice display. I hope you think so on that one. And the early ones hanging up just there. We also have 2, which I didn't count in the numbers, very rare Bahco oil cans. And then we'll move on to another very cool item here, the Bahco tool display, original pot iron chromed Bahco display. Now here we're at the hatchets and some restored tools. So we've got the Bahco hatchets, we've got 4 sizes. We've got the big boy up there and the 2 sizes. These are also double stacked. We have the square head and the round head, the small boy's axe and the large crate tool at the top. We've got some more modern tools here with the modern 1980s Bahco screwdrivers, and above we've got a very early ratchet there, another one of those copper Bahcos, and some more modern pipe cutters. And here we've got the original modern Bahco light up Bahco display sign. So I've showed you a quick overview of all the items which I have purchased in the last 12 months. I think I've done pretty well. I've been pretty busy over the lockdown. I've focused on it quite a lot, and I think I've done, you know, not a bad job. I've had lots of help, and I'm very grateful to all those who've helped me find items. There's not many people who haven't at least helped me find one item. I'm very grateful. Next year I will do another video with all the items I picked up on the 16th of October next year to see how many items. So I managed to get over 300 different items here, and that's it really. So hopefully you enjoyed my quick overview of my Bahco tool collection. It's very quick and very wobbly, but it's an interesting collection anyway to me. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Take care. Bye.